festival is about having a good time, and maybe even being discovered. Though, as North East comic Dave Jones admits, it can come at a price. What's the point of doing this particular festival?
The festival is basically, it's the biggest arts festival in sort of Europe. It's a trade fair, really. Most of the shows that are on here, they're self-financed. I won't make any money out of doing this. Last year, when I did the show, I lost 7 grand. And I worked out, this is true, I worked out if I had no posters, no leaflets, no advertising, no PR company, no management, no leafleters, no entry in the programme, and I paid all my audience £5 to come and see me, right. I'd have saved 3 grand.
Tell me a story right now, off the top of your head, about Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, well, this is my 4th time in Edinburgh. I'll tell you a story about the first time I came up here, because you do a lot of drinking and a lot of socialising after your gigs.
How do you know?
Mainly because I end up falling out of the penny black at 7 o'clock in the morning. Right. But I went to, we had a day out and we decided to go to Musselburgh races. Right. And I won £1 grand, right? And I had it wrapped up in an elastic band, and we all got tanked up, and I went out, we went to this restaurant, one of these big posh restaurants in Edinburgh for a meal. And after we paid the bill, it come to about 300 or 400 quid. And I says, I'll get it. And in the wait, it was a really flash restaurant, and he thought, what's these lot doing in here, you know, because we just didn't fit in at all. Right. And he came over to us, and I says, yeah, the bill, please. And he came over to us, and dry as anything, he goes, and he put the bill down, and I took my money, and I thought, and as I pulled it out, it was still in a wad with elastic band around it, and he went, is Sir in scrap?
Amongst the highlights of the Fringe is the Stephen Burkoff play Vetch, staged by North East director Giulio Mastino. Giulio, this is a play about people's fears and how people cope with fears, and yet it's extremely funny. How can you explain it to me?
Well, I often find that sort of what's true is often funny, and if you shock people, you'll often find they'll laugh as well. And I think people like being shocked and enjoy being shocked.
But what's there to be afraid of? You can't die. Break the ice. So how's Monty?
Fine. Still at college.
Oh, wonderful. He's a beautiful kid. He's clever.
Yeah, he's taking his degree in languages.
No kidding.
Yeah, he wants to do United Nations work. How about that?
What, like translating and meeting important people?
More like relief work in distressed areas.
What a kid. Like he's got some kind of...
moral scruples?
Yeah. I wish I'd said that.
I think there's a certain pleasure in if people walk out because they're shocked or offended, it's good. If they walk out because they're bored, then we failed. It's nice when you see a husband and wife sitting there and the husband's enjoying himself and the wife's trying to tell him to shut up.
As evening falls, it's time to see one of the festival's highlights, the military tattoo. Time also to meet a young man with a very special part to play in it. How did you get to play the pipes?
Well, I actually started, I joined the TA when I was about 16.
Right.
This Royal Regiment of Northumberland Fusiliers.
Right.
In a Time Old Army fashion, I was volunteered for the job. I was a junior musician.
Right.
And I think it was a Major Calvert at the time came along and said, why don't you try these? So
right.
Went along from there.
And did you think to yourself, what is this strange object I'm being given?
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it's working all right.
Did you know which end to blow through to start with?
You don't blow through it, you use bellows.
In case you hadn't guessed, Darren's big solo features, and for the first time at the tattoo, the Northumbrian pipes. Geordie, you're stage manager for the show. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, basically what I do is I cue people, the acts and the props on and off the stage, and I've got a team of 20 guys who gives a hand, which makes it easier because they work hard and we crack on.
Okay, you're making it sound very easy. Now, this is Scotland's premier event.
Yeah, that's right.
You're from Newcastle.
Yeah.
You're a Newcastle United fan, as I know.
Oh, you better believe it.
You must be enormously proud to be doing this.
Yep.
And I think really you should say hello to your mum.
Aye, dear dramas. Hello, Ma, Dad. I'll see you when I get home.
The night is quiet now. I stroll away from Castle Hill, and although the streets are silent, the pipes of the Coldstream Guards strike up. But this time, I only hear them in my heart.